How can you be effortlessly disciplined? What are 5 mindset shifts? Let's find out. So by the way, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. So first of all, up front, ask yourself, how disciplined are you actually? Okay, how disciplined are you? If you're like me, I used to hate discipline. It doesn't match my personality at all, okay? But I found a way to work around it, so I'm going to share that with you today. Number 1, think systems. Think systems, all right? Most people who are not disciplined, and I used to be one of them, they rely too much on motivation. Don't rely on motivation, okay? It's going to get you nowhere. Motivation means I do it when I feel like it. No, that's not a good system. That is not good. What a system does, what it does in a great way, first of all, if you have a right system, it gives you the motivation. All right, gives you the motivation. But what a system really does, it automates the decision making. You don't have to think about it anymore. All right, so here are a couple of examples. Let's say you really want to work out. Set up a system where you join a workout group that meets every day at like 5:30 p.m. Boom, there you have it. System set, you gotta go. And don't worry, it will push you to do it and become disciplined, but you will enjoy usually the process as well, as long as it's the right workout group. Yeah, another example, let's say you want to write a book, but you can never get yourself to do it until you have the motivation. No, set up the system that every day at 11 a.m. till noon, you're gonna write on your book. Again, think systems. Number 2, focus on the process. All right, focus on the process. Please forget the outcome. Yeah, I used to be obsessed with the outcome too. Let's say you want to write a book, you only focus and dream about the final book, but you can't get yourself to sit down and write it. You got to fall in love with the process, in this case, the process of writing. Okay, not like this, of course, you would type. And the key is really, when you focus on the process, you got to focus on and accept that you might do it terribly. Yeah, do it terribly. And that is okay. What is more important is that you go on, keep moving on along the journey, focus on the process. You will make mistakes, it will happen, and that's okay. But focus on the process. Number 3, commit to somebody else. Commit to other people about whatever it is that you want to have discipline in. Yeah, because I call it basically having discipline by caring about somebody else. For example, I create my YouTube channel, right? My video editor, she relies on these videos. So I'm very disciplined at making 3 or 4 of these videos every single month, right? Because I care about her as well. Or my tennis club. I care about my members. I got to show up, right? If I don't show up, then they don't have the joy of playing together with me, okay? I'm a fun player. Also, sometimes they're missing players, so they can't play continuously all the doubles matches that they want to play. Yeah, so it's really critical. Because there's a part of you, and everybody really, is that, we tend to do more for others than we do for ourselves. That is true for most people. Okay, we tend to care more about others to a certain degree than we care about ourselves. So when you commit to somebody, there's a higher chance that you will be more disciplined and that you will stick with it. Number 4, think mini commitments. Mini commitments. For most of us, and this is for you, it's really tough for you to be disciplined, to keep your commitments. Yeah, this is what you want to do, and it has worked magic for me. So, for example, let's say you set a goal of writing every day 1 hour, but you can't do it. Set a teeny tiny mini commitment, doing it for 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. That's it. That's all you have to do every day. Then if you write more, great. But that's not the commitment. The commitment is 5 minutes, the commitment is 10 minutes, whatever you pick. Same thing with working out. Yeah, people thought I was crazy in the past when I said, every day I'm just going to show up to the gym or in my workout clothes or whatever, and I'm just going to work out for 5 minutes. And I shared this years ago with friends, and they thought, Ben, you're nuts. That is nothing. 5 minutes is nothing. Well, look at me now. More than 10 years later, I work out 6 days a week, which most people can just dream about. But it all started with me having these mini 5-minute or 10-minute commitments. And don't get me wrong, many times I went overboard. Yeah, I went beyond that. I overachieved. But even if you don't do that, if you just do the 5 or 10 minutes, give yourself a pat on the back. Congratulations, you kept your commitment. Okay, 5 minutes is all that it needs. We want to build the habit, and 5 minutes is a great start. And number 5, and this was a very hard one for me to accept, was you want to expect mistakes. Yeah, you want to expect mistakes. Most people have a giant problem with perfectionism. Giant problem. Even they say, no, I'm not a perfectionist, but whatever. Why do you not do what you want to do? Because you have this perfectionist mindset that you have to do it perfectly. You're afraid of making mistakes. Most of us aren't. That is okay. Yeah, so you got to get rid of it. You got to see mistakes more as data. Okay, mistakes are more data. They're not really a big issue. You should just see them as data, take the emotion out of it, and then you will do much better. All right. What you really want to do, you really want to think in terms of short term, I'm going to make mistakes. So set the bar really low. Let's say you write your book, you write 1 page, it's horrible, you get to delete it all because it's terrible. And that's okay. Stick with the process. Like we talked, fall in love with the process. Yeah. So short term, set the bar very low. But long term, you want to set it very high. If you can get those habits built, the habits of discipline in whatever area you choose, and you get more and more discipline in those areas, long term you will achieve those goals. So comment down below one time, what was your biggest takeaway? What did you learn? Yeah, any question you have for me, you can share it down below. If you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And most importantly, I really look forward to seeing you for the next video.